quick little recap. I'm doing a speed painting project for my sister who wanted a beach painting scene. If you want to see part 1, here's a link up here, probably up here in the description. Now, part 2. Let's go. Hello everybody and welcome to day 2 of Painting with Robert. So today we'll be focusing on the acrylic. We may go back and forth between the acrylic and touching up on watercolors, but we'll get to that in a bit. First off, we're going to start off with doing a nice little background kind of land scenery, just to give it more depth, to show that it's not just a patch of sand that is right in front of us. For this, I had to make a nice little green and apply it a couple of times. When I applied through it the first time, it showed like a reflection, more of a see-through kind of paint. So you have to mostly apply it a few times to make sure that the colors pop out, that there is something there. We'll go back to it later to add some more dimension and more lighter colors of green to get a little more details in it. Alright, so right now we're doing a little pointillism type of effect here. So what I mean is that we need something to divide between the sea and the land. It's not just one little barrier that kind of just separates the whole thing. There are waves, you know? So for that, we're making a little sea foam type of effect here. So with this, I took a nice little white, maybe a little white gray, middle mix, and literally just dabbed onto the paint. Now for that, it gives like a little dabbing point, but it generally gives like a nice 3D effect to help divide between one and the other, to make it more realistic. Now for most of the day, I was mostly going back and forth on this painting, but I know I had to do a lot of talking to my folks at home while they were working and be like, what can I do to make this different? Like, what do you think should be in this? And there a little later you see there I put some little effects into this painting to give it a little character, uniqueness, and I was mostly going off of 3 different photos that my sister gave me. One is basically the photo for this entire beach scenery on what is in it. Another one is one little element they wanted to add into it, and another one was just, oh, we had an idea for this element, but we like it where it'll be in this position. And they gave me another photo to say, oh, whatever this element we want to put it in this corner of the painting. As you can see right now, it's very hard to see, but I'm making a little sailboat. This little sailboat is just nice, something to have in the background. You can't see it yet, it's very hard to do it in the left side of the screen, not where I am, but the other side. But we'll go back to it later to maybe add some little color into it to make it more distinguishable that there is a boat. I had to go back to the foam itself to try to pop it out more from blending too well with the sand and the ocean that was more of a side blue. Now from here I went back and forth between working on the boat a bit and continuing to work on the sand. With the sand I had to kind of give it like a nice variant kind of tone, make it a little lighter to show that there is different variations in the color of sand, to make it more like the sand. So realistic that it almost makes you want to just jump into the painting and walk on the beach and take like a nice little private vacation, you know? Ooh, getting some goosebumps and chills just thinking about that. Just thinking that we all can use a vacation, you know, from these troubling times. So right now I'm going back to doing some more details, specifically on the ocean. While working on this, as you can see in the video, that the blue really blended too well with the white. You really couldn't tell that there was sea foam towards the ocean. So I went back and forth to do some of the details in the ocean. Now I'm going back to doing some details in the land, where I was waiting for one piece to dry, just to make sure that there are some plant life in the back, and kind of give it like, oh, there's something in the background. Now more stuff in the water, just to make it more colorful. Trying to blend it in from the top part of it and just kind of continue it all the way down. Just doing some detailing here and there. Nothing too much important, but it will be. Oh, now here's the great part. Now I'm doing palm trees, which unfortunately you cannot see. That was my mistake while recording. I did not think that the camera would be picking this up. I will take note of that in the day 3. But right now I'm supposed to be doing 3 palm trees. You can partially see right now where one of the trees is going. That'll probably be more detailing later on when we go back to working on them. But right now I'm just trying to work on some trees, make some plant life on this beach area, just to make it that this is not just a normal sea barge. I'm going back and forth, more details. Right now I'm mostly just trying to come up with some things that I can do towards the end of the day, just to get some nice blending, shading, while waiting for the trees to dry, just to finish that and make sure that the layers pop up, that there is something in front of it. And as we get close towards the end of this video, I would like to say thank you all for watching, and if you like this content and would like more like this, please give a like, subscribe, comment for more. And if any of you are interested in getting a painting for yourself, getting yourself a original, let me know and we'll see what happens. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye.